These are the contents on which we will be going through in this presentation. Let me start with the introduction about the topic. Basically, what are these spam messages? How and why do I get these emails? And what are these emails containing? Is it dangerous? And growth of this spam mails over the years. Basically, email spam refers to the using of mails for sending unsolicited emails or advertising emails to the group of recipients. Unsolicited emails means the recipient has no granted permission to receive these mails. Generally, we get a question how and why we are getting these mails. There may be several reasons for it. Some of them are your email address was exposed during the data leakage, that is when large organization will do it. Or your email address was identified by the specialized tool. That is when you are published your email address on the internet, or your email was stolen from someone's contact list. That is, if spammers figure out your email address and password, they will fetch the contact list of your emails, and they will generally get new email addresses. And there are still many reasons. Coming to what are these mails consisting of, this may consist several things, like commercial advertisements. That is when businesses captures your email address, they often subscribe to their newsletters and as default, and they sell their products through that way, so the cost will be low for them. And antivirus warnings will be sent. Ironically, antivirus warnings are the common spam tactics. These emails warns you about your computer is infected, and offers a solution that they offer an antivirus scan, that is to fix the problem. But by clicking the link, you may grant access to the system, and they may download some harmful files and all. Stakes winners, that is spammers often send emails claiming that you have won some prizes and all, and they urge you to respond quickly to collect those prizes, and they may ask you to submit some personal informations like that. And is these mails are dangerous? Almost most of the main idea with this spam is to make profit. Mass email sending is cheap and it is easy when compared to the physical mails which we send, and nearly 250 billion emails are sent globally every day, and around 45% of them are spam. Most spams are always irritating, time consuming, waste of storage, dangerous to handle. Basically, they will be trying to get the details of your account, or just to steal your identity. Some of the softwares or spyware, phishing, ransomware. When coming to spyware softwares that will be installed to your system to track on the activities of your system. Phishing is directly attempting to gain some sensitive informations of username, details, and passwords like that. Ransomware is a software that locks your system or your IT network. These softwares can be just installed to your system when you are downloading a file from the net, or just by clicking on those spam mails which you receive. Now coming to the growth, the spam mails accounted for 47.3% of email traffic in September 2020. During the most recent period, Russia generates a large spam emails of 23% of global volume. In 2019, it is recorded that 290 billion emails were sent on a daily basis, which includes billions of paid promotions. They want to send marketing details, everything every day. why how to identify these spam mails is the next question. We can deal this spam mails in two ways: by checking and blocking them directly when we receive those mails, and second one, um, we can classify them as spam or ham. For this classification, we are using machine learning. Why machine learning means because the machine learning models used by Google now has advanced to the point that it can detect around 99% all the mails, and 99% accuracy is achieved, and the model is consistent. So machine learning is used. Talking about the literature survey, there are some related works that apply machine learning models in email spam detection. First paper, email spam detection using machine learning algorithms. Here the author tried to compare all the some machine learning algorithms and classifier algorithms, which are the best classifying algorithms to build a model, which is the base paper, and a comprehensive survey of intelligent spam email detection. In this second paper, the survey paper describes a focused literature survey on artificial intelligence and machine learning models for intelligent spam email detections. And in third literature survey on filtering emails, the purpose of the author in this research is analyzing different papers given in different researchers, and he has observed super vector machines algorithm was not able to give better results in terms of accuracy. Hello. Hello.
Continue madappa.
Okay. And he has also had given a conclusion that Navy BIOS has better performance than other algorithms such as SVM and decision tree. And he has also said decision tree classification algorithm has large memory space is required for doing that concern to the research. And now coming to the architecture, working of the model includes the following stages. Firstly, training text documents, etc. First, we have to collect the data, and then we have to process the data as required for the needed machine learning algorithm. Secondly, feature vector. The feature vector comprises of n words coming from spam emails. The Navy BIOS classifier classifies, makes the probability that the word is not dependent in each other. The main assumption of this classifier is the word is independent to each other. Thirdly, machine learning algorithm. The Navy BIOS algorithm is used to train the model. This algorithm will look for the objects with n objects by identifying all the features separately. And this labels means this will give the outcome of the algorithm, that is detected spam or not. And next, new training text data, or the spammers will get to know about these filters and all, so that we need to be continuously changing the data sets, and updating should be trained with the new data sets. New data samples should be used periodically, and it can be achieved. Coming to the methodology, the first step is collection of data set. The model here we are using Kaggle dataset for training the model. After the data is collected, it should be pre-processed. The first step is pre-processing. It has two steps, that is cleaning data and tokenization. In cleaning the raw data, in this phase involves detection of words and characters that do not add value to the sentence, that is a meaningful sentence. Some of the standardized cleaning steps are lowering case, that is lowering the case of all the words is very helpful for reducing the dimension by decreasing the vocabulary size. Removal of special characters, that is removing some special characters which are there, and removal of stop words, because as they do not add much valuable informations. Removal of hyperlinks, as they do not add the value for the result. So these are all removed, and after cleaning the data, tokenization of the clean data takes place. In tokenization step, here in tokenization, the process of cleaning, splitting text into smaller chunks called tokens, and each token as an input to the machine learning as a feature. In second, we have the model or the classifier selections. A classifier or a model is constructed for prediction of class labels. The machine learning model has to understand the text by utilizing the already learned text, just like humans. So the data classification has two steps. First one is learning step, and the second, that is the construction of the classification model. And the second step is the classification model, which is achieved by the first step. And here Navy BIOS classifier is used. It is a supervised learning algorithm. The Bayesian classifier works in the dependent events and works on the probability of the event which is going to occur in the future that can be detected from the same events which occur previously. Navy BIOS classifier techniques can be used for classifying spam emails, where word probability plays the main role. That is, if there are any words which oftenly occur in the spam but not in ham, then these emails are considered as spam. This Navy BIOS classifier algorithm has become the best technique for email filtering. For this model is trained using the Navy BIOS filter very well to get good efficiency. The Navy BIOS always calculates the probability of each classes, and the classes having maximum probability will be chosen for the output, and it will be displayed. The implementation of algorithm goes like this. Beginning with creating the word dictionary. That is that the first step, we need to create the dictionary of words dictionary of words and their frequencies. As we all, it will be performing the text analysis on the text to detect the spam emails. After the creation of word dictionary, the text processing is done and the classifier is called to identify spam or not to display the result. Coming to the result analysis, now the model is being trained using other multiple classifiers also, just to compare the results with the Navy BIOS classifier result. Each classifier will give the evaluated result to the user. Here there is score 1, score 2, score 3. Score 1, which is the score achieved using default parameters. And score 2 is the score achieved against hyperparameter tuning. That is hyperparameter tuning is the process of differentiating the right combination of hyperparameters that allows the model to make maximum model performance. setting the correct combination of hyperparameters is the only way to achieve maximum performance. And the score 3 is the score achieved against the stemmer and hyperparameter tuning. That is, stemming is the technique used to extract the base word, that is removing the affix from the letters, so to achieve maximum model performance. As it is clear that you're comparing with other classifiers, the model Navy Bayesian model has given the better results with this Bayesian. Using this Bayesian classifier, we can get a better accuracy. Applications of this email scam detection is email scam detection filters can be applied in email servers to control this spam mails, and it can also be implemented in personal email servers also for this, so that it will increase us with the safety and storage and keep away from the unwanted emails. And it can also be implemented in email servers infrastructure of a big organization or big companies, so that network there will be no loss in the network bandwidth and theft issues, and the virus and worms issues will not be there. The advantages of the model is it requires only less, as it is used with the Navy Bayesian classifier, it requires less training data sets, and the algorithm has and here it can be implemented according to the requirement of the user, and also can be implemented in any organizations. It can be considered as an intelligent approach, because it is going to consider the complete message for examining. It is not considering only single word. The model can be updated using new data sets periodically, and the model is very fast, and it can be used for real-time prediction, and it has good efficiency, and the consistency of the model is good. Disadvantages are some tuples can be misclassified due to class conditional independence. That is, if the class is known, knowing one feature does not give additional ability to predict another feature. And nowadays, a lot of emails are sent and received every day, and it is difficult as the project is limited amount of corpus. The model is basically a content filter. That is, it is scanning the words that is commonly used in spam, and they do not on the criteria of domain names and header matrix are not considered here. It can be concluded that model gives better accuracy with multinomial Navy Bayes classifier. The future scope is, as I said, the model basically a content filter. Domain name and header names will not be considered. It can be developed future, and deep learning models can be built using the filters. And these are all the references. Thank you.
Who presented actually? What's your name actually?
Rakesh.
Rakesh. Okay, so see, I'm not an evaluator, so I will just point out some points here quickly and I will move ahead. Okay. So the first thing here is initially when you started the presentation, you said something about 99% accuracy, right?
Yes,
Rakesh? Yeah.
Yes,
so
sir.
which of the algorithm gave 99%? Because if you went to your, according to your result analysis, there was nothing to point out that there was 99% accuracy, right?
Sir, I said machine while googling. I got, sir, machine learning algorithms.
That is true, but we want to be sure, right? Because you ended
Yes,
up talking about naive Bayes and Gaussian naive Bayes, right?
yes, sir.
So with Gaussian naive Bayes, that was why initially I pointed. Go to your result analysis quickly. Yeah, did you see that? This is
Yes,
only
sir.
naive Bayes, but I remember when you were presenting, you said something about Gaussian naive Bayes. I'll come to that. So basically what Google does is they use an approach called ensemble learning. Have you heard about that? ENSEMBLE?
Yes, sir.
So what is it?
Sir, I don't know the in-depth, sir, but while googling.
Okay, no problem. No problem. You know about decision tree, right?
Yes, sir.
Decision tree gave you 94% here. So if you build a collection of decision trees, which we call random forest, okay, it's going to give you at least 98 point something percent accuracy. And then definitely if they use approaches which somehow you mentioned that, okay, using deep learning approaches, it will give you 99 point something percent, almost 100% accuracy is achieved, okay, using that. So that was first thing which I pointed out. Another thing I keep telling you guys is called naive Bayes, not naive bias, right?
Yes, sir. That means.
Yeah, but you keep telling that over and over and over again as if you never studied machine learning. And you mispronounced this. You said supervised. What is SVM? What is SVM? Can you expand this quickly?
So support vector machines.
But you said supervised something in between, vector algorithms in between. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Another thing, I'm just pointing out some points quickly. There is nothing called Kaggle datasets. It's like you telling Google datasets. You said the data set was obtained from Kaggle, and you have to tell us which data set, right, on which they benchmark that, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, there must be data sets which they use and they benchmark on that. Okay, so first thing is this, you said something about Gaussian naive Bayes, and in the paper, you only spoke about naive Bayes. So what is the difference? Why Gaussian naive Bayes? Go, you see, open your result analysis. See there, this is only naive Bayes. There is no Gaussian naive Bayes here, right?
Yes, sir.
So why Gaussian naive Bayes? Why is it better actually?
Sir, here the author has just compared the results, sir.
That is true. That is true. But why is Gaussian naive Bayes better than the traditional naive Bayes? I explained this in your machine learning class last time. Okay, leave that. So there's something you call what? Laplace transformation, right? Which you introduce that Gaussian whatever transform, okay? And then you use that to avoid the probability that when you get one of the instances to be zero, right? Then you use that, no problem. Now, my very, very simple question is this. How do you differentiate spam from ham? You are telling spam and ham, so spam and non-spam, right?
Yes, sir.
So why is this a technical paper actually? Why have you chosen this? No, see, this is a technical paper. Yeah, why have you chosen it actually? Why have you chosen only classification of spam and non-spam as your technical paper presentation? Why?
Sir, even it's a old topic also. Now also we are getting spam mails and all.
That is true. That is true. So that leads to the next question. How do you differentiate simple thing from spam and non-spam? How do you differentiate?
Sir, here content, sir, that content in spam mails, there will be repeated some sentence. No.
Okay, it's okay.
Rakesh,
listen,
go to the particular slide and then talk.
I will address this and move on. Okay, Rakesh, listen. So today I was interested in lottery. Okay, so somehow I got a mail. It is a spam mail actually. I got a mail which says that you have won so and so. Okay, so basically to contain some words. Example, dollars, lottery, right? Lottery. You know, some words it to contain. Okay. So today I was interested in definitely making making money quickly. So what I will do, Google has marked it as spam. I would go and uncheck it. It's no longer spam, right? Now, subsequently, will that be classified as spam or non-spam?
What, sir?
See, today Google sent, see, there was a message which was sent by an anonymous person, right? Talking about lottery, okay? That I
Yes,
want
sir.
so much. I want so crores of money, okay? And Google marked it as spam.
Yes, sir.
Then I went and unchecked it as non-spam and I clicked the link because I want to get some quick money. So my question is, next time when such mails come, will it be marked as spam or non-spam?
Sir, it will detect as spam only.
No. See, you try this practically, okay? Something that was
Okay.
marked as spam by Google, you go and unmark it. You go and uncheck it, and you read that, and you've also followed the link. Next time, Google will read the pattern, right? And now say that, oh, this fellow is interested in this, okay? And
Yes,
then it will come into your inbox. Now, you see the problem, why this is very difficult to solve. Though this problem is as old as anything in machine learning, but what is spam and non-spam is a problem. Because here, for me, what is spam for me might not be spam for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It depends on individual.
So that is why this problem is still a challenge, even for Google. Okay. So for you to tell that people have achieved almost this much accuracy, again, is all limited to what individuals mark as spam or non-spam. Okay. Anyway, this is a general thing. I'm done. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Victor sir. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To
Yes,
solve
sir.
your problem, we have a concept, something called context awareness programming. Okay, context awareness depends
Yes, sir.
upon the context as well as the user understanding and behavior. We can do the classification. We have a
Okay,
field
sir. Okay, sir. No,
called
the thing is
context
this.
awareness.
Yes, sir. No. The thing is this, sir. Distinguishing between spam and non-spam in real time is a very big challenge, sir. I have worked on that project, sir. Okay. We did some hackathon on the other time also, sir. And if you are fetching this in real time, even the context awareness we fail, sir, because we take some APIs, okay, and we fetch this data in real time. You see, in models we perform poorly, sir, if you go and uncheck it. Because tomorrow, see, sir, tomorrow I can also go and mark it as spam again.
Okay.
See, you got the point, sir. Yes, sir. So in that case, yes, sir.
Some
that case,
solutions are there. Actually, I've gone through those solutions. So we have some human behavior interaction every day. For example, so when I open my computer, I usually go to the drive E. Okay, like that. The behavior of activities what human will do in while using a machine is being analyzed by the machine, and then it will do it. Okay, like that. So many learning procedures are available. Actually. So this is to convey to the audience.
Let other people ask
Since you have raised the question, and a few things are there, like Hemant sir and other audience can ask question. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir. Okay, sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, actually, so many of my questions were already covered by Victor, sir. I was more interested to know about the training process. How exactly the machine learning model was trained to distinguish between a spam and a non-spam. So if that was elaborated, it would be really interesting. Rakesh,
Yes, sir.
the training process ಬಗ್ಗೆ can you spam
Yes,
and
sir.
non-spam? ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ exact ಆಗಿ ಹೇಗೆ how the model will be trained regarding this is a spam message, this is a non-spam. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಗೆ?
Sir, if we can, for example, in spam mails there will be lottery and hurry, some messages will be there. Hello, some message, some sentences and some that will be repeatedly addressed in those spam mails, and the neighbors here, the machine learning algorithms will classify them in spam based on feature classifiers.
One minute, Rakesh. You indicate the keywords. Okay, so we call it as the content-based filtering. So based on the keywords, we try to filter and
Classify,
determine whether
filter.
classify ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ try ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Then why we need machine learning? The content filter will do the task. You keywords and feed ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ system ಗೆ. So based on the keywords, it will do its job and determine whether the mail is genuine or a spam. Why a
Yes, sir.
machine learning model? How you can utilize
Sir,
this
because
model for better accuracy ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ.
Sir, every time the spammers will get to know the filters what been used, and and this model where new training sets can be trained again and again.
ಅಲ್ಲ ರಾಕೇಶ್, ಅದನ್ನೇ actually I wanted information regarding that. How exactly you're planning the training process ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, so that we just do not rely on the keywords ಇದೆ, it's part of the process. Along with keywords, do you have
Keywords and pattern
intelligent
sentences?
ಅದನ್ನ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Can you speak a few lines about it? How exactly this model can utilize those aspects for the training purpose?
So the
just
feature
using keywords is a classical approach. Even patterns were, those are all content based filters. Okay, machine learning you incorporate ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀರಾ. How, what is the exact plan here for training using machine learning? ಹೇಳಿ.
Sir, here these are all the research what I have done and I have uploaded, sir. But in that paper, only the comparison of machine learning algorithms was there.
ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಇವಾಗ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ರೋಹಿತ್ಗೂ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಿದಪ್ಪ. Do not restrict yourself to one source. See, you have taken a topic of email spam detection. Related to this, hundreds of materials will be available. Okay, you should do a comprehensive survey of all, collect the information, compile the information, present it in your own understanding. With a machine learning exact ಆಗಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ for training and detecting the spam. So really your presentation should be interesting in those aspects. The applications ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೇನು ಹೇಳಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ exact real time ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Few scenarios where this machine learning model were utilized to distinguish between a genuine mail and a spam mail. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರಿ, ಸಿನಾರಿಯೋ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು.
Yes, sir.
You have listed the applications. For example, in email servers ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದಿರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. How exactly email servers can distinguish a spam from a genuine email with a scenario you should explain. For example, this is how it is being done in Gmail, this is how it is being done in Yahoo, if the information is available.
Yes, sir.
So you should search for scenarios of different real-time applications where information is available. ನಿಮಗೆ ಜಿಮೇಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸಿಗದೆ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು, ಬಟ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ವಿಲ್ may get for a different application. So all students, please focus on this aspect. From day one, we are visualizing that none of the students are taking this into consideration during technical seminar, and the sad part is this should be the major emphasis during technical seminar, not only presenting the methods where it is being utilized. So adu major discussion agbeku. Okay, so that was from my side.
Rakesh, so you did same as Rohit. So adenand problem in data set and training your machine. That itself is what insufficient. You didn't explain how actually the data set, what kind of the data set will be, how it is going to differentiate, how it is going to train. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೇಕ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಫೇಕ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಟ್ರೂತ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಮ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೋತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ. How it is going to identify this as a fake, how it is going to identify this as a spam, how you are going to train. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಡೇಟಾ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹಾಕೋತೀನಿ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಫೇಕ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕೋತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮೆಸೇಜು ಬೇರೆ ತರದನ್ನು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನೀವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. So efficiency, again, it will be less to identify whether it is a spam or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Training you have to concentrate much. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಇರೋದೇ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ಆನ್ ಇಟ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ ಬಾ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇದಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್?
ಹಾ, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್.
ಇವಾಗ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗೋಣ. ಇದು ಅದೊಂದು ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಶೇರ್ ದ ಲಿಂಕ್.